I was paired up with a jeweler called Shaw & Shaw, and they're a great little boutique jewelry store. And I think I went twice, and then I found this piece that I fell in love with because of its sort of modern elegance. It has this sort of bark-like pattern that I knew I could play off of. So first, that gave me a color palette to work from, which is basically golds and silvers and grays. And then I found this piece over here, which is a lotus table from Odegaard, and that was it. I just fell in love with it, and it all sort of went from there. It was both glamorous but organic and modern. It was just perfect. So the wallpaper was one of the first things I found after the lotus table. It's a sort of marbleized look. Some people also think it looks kind of wood-like, so that was perfect. And the bed is from Henredon, a designer called Barbara Berry, and she's very simple and sort of 40s and 30s in her inspiration, so I just thought that was perfect. I also liked that it was linen because I felt that sort of was natural, like the ring had a sort of organic feel to it. The lamps are from Baker, they're McGuire, and McGuire has a tendency to be more organic also. The chaise is actually also a Barbara Berry for Henredon, and so the fabrics obviously work together. The sofa, which is a curved back, which I thought fit really well into the nook, that's from American Eye, a company called Lee Industries. This swan table, which I love the shape of it. I think it also kind of resembles the bark, sort of wavy-like pattern of the ring. I also did buy some vintage pieces, and so I sort of just blended the old with the new. I think it's important. People come to me with pieces that they either want to keep as is, or we look at how we can repurpose them, you know, and maybe modernize them or allow them to be a part of the new space. And I think that's very important for people to know. You don't have to throw everything out. When people walk into my room, I want them to feel that it's a metropolitan space, some parts organic, some parts sexy, which I think is important in a bedroom. Also soft and subtle and quiet.